I learned very early on, a very small act can make a really big difference in a person's life. And there were so many musicians that actually turned me on to activism and made activism exciting to me. And from that viewpoint, and from that idea that activism can be exciting, it can be fun. You can get involved and do this really cool thing, playing music, and actually maybe someone will pay attention to you just because you write a cool song. And you can have an impact on someone's life, and maybe, you know, sit in front of a microphone on a panel like this and have some influence over people, and people take the things that you say seriously.
I started out as an activist before I took music seriously. And then when I realized that I had a certain ability in music, I realized that it was actually, in a certain way, there's no more powerful way to really reach people and make them aware of certain things than through opening their heart.
It says if you want to be very political, stay away from factual politics, so your actual psyche can fly in the way that humanity can actually transcend to a much higher level of its own consciousness.
So my very first interview with another character in our film, Michael Franti, who's an amazing inspiration, and Ron knows him well as Justin, who performed at his Power to the Peaceful Festival. I said to him, what is protest music? You know, what does it mean? And he says, it's a song that either enrages, enlightens, or inspires. And I would even add to that, make us more compassionate in our awareness of each other.
I think that the whole musical culture has really been the voice of social change for a lot of time.
I didn't really see myself so much as a filmmaker, as someone who was recording, like more as a cultural historian, but also stemming from real the belief that film can make an effort to help decriminalization groups, you know, environmental groups.
The inspiring thing is that if you don't like the way the world is in some way, then you change it yourself. So for instance, you don't like the way politics is going, you create your own politics. You know, if you don't like voter registration, and then you create an organization like Punk Voter. You don't like politics, you change it. You don't like the media, you become the media.